Getting Geeky with Gamer Leaf, the podcast in which one man strives to level up his geekhood and helping you do the same, one battle at a time. Now, let's get geeky with Gamer Leaf.
Getting Geeky with Gamer Leaf. Here joined by Barbarian Leaf, that's me, and Gamer Leaf.
That's me. So today we play for Family Fun Friday. We played a game. What game do we play this time, Barbarian Leaf?
It's a kind of hockey game.
Called Slapshot by Columbia Games. What did you think about it, Barbarian Leaf?
It's super fun.
Tell us about it.
Okay, it's like a battling game. Like you trade your cards with people, and you can't look at the cards you're trading with. Sometimes you get good, and sometimes you get bad. And you can trade to get new people on the board place, and on the cards on the table or on the ground. And you can trade that under the cards, and then, then take the one from the top. It's like a trading game and battling game.
It's pretty much like war. It's glorified war, as Tom Vassel puts it in his review of it. So if you had your own money, and we didn't have that game, would you buy it, do you think?
Of course I would.
Wow, that's a first. Why would you buy it with your own money?
Well, actually, at first, it was pretty fun.
At first, what happened?
At first, it was when I first played it, my first time, it was fun.
Did you win, or why was it so fun?
Yes, I win.
Who did you win?
And I kept getting cool cards.
Like what?
I got a knight, a magician, I can't remember all the other cards, and you can get Tiny Tim.
Your sister, Princess Warrior Leaf, after you left, she got Tiny Tim.
He was too tiny to see.
Yeah.
It really hard. It maybe look like he could win because he's too tiny to see.
He's the only one that can get past the goalie in that game. Did you know that?
That was super cool.
I think it could have beat you, Barbarian Leaf. We were actually looking at the rules wrong. The crushers, or the bruisers, you don't get rid of the bruisers. The first part of the game, I got rid of 2 bruisers because I thought that's what you were supposed to do.
I got rid of... Wait a minute.
You didn't get rid of any cards.
The bruiser... Of course I did. 1. I added 1 bruiser.
But you weren't supposed to get rid of the bruisers, so maybe...
Oh, so the doctor thing means it got extra health.
Actually, the bruisers mean they bruise the other person, and so you have to get rid of the other card that they went up against. Even if you lost, they still have to get rid of that card. So that I could have done better than against you and Princess Leaf.
So, 1.
We'll have to wait till next time to see if I do any better. So, what did you think about the cards?
Actually, it was pretty good. It was pretty good when I first saw them, and it was really funny.
What was so funny about it? You don't know why?
Some of them looks funny and some of them looks cool.
Like what? Tell us.
Well, I like the knight.
What was so funny about it, or was it just cool?
It was cool, but some of them were funny cards. I can't remember what they look like.
Well, that was pretty funny. We're all laughing.
I would give you a picture of it to all of you if you wouldn't laugh at it.
Well, maybe we can ask the creator over at Columbia Games if they can give us a picture. They usually do war games. Did you know that? That company makes war games?
Yeah, that's my favorite games. I like war and allies war. Like, I like having allies together and doing war and taking down people to their death of their soul.
Oh boy. So for going on to, so it sounds like you liked, and we're going to cut it off there if that's okay, Barbarian Leaf, unless you had anything else to tell us about Slapshot.
This was just 5 minutes and 25 seconds.
Well, do you have anything else to say about Slapshot?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Why do they have squares instead of circles?
Who?
They made squares. I hate squares.
The card shape?
No, that's rectangles.
What squares? Oh, the little wood pieces. So you didn't like the... Yeah, because you have some wood pieces that you move around. So you didn't like the wood pieces?
No, they were squares. I hate squares.
Well, you heard it here first on Getting Geeky with Gamer Leaf. If you were to change one thing about the game according to Barbarian Leaf, it would be not the squares.
6 minutes.
There you go. We just wasted a minute talking about squares that are wooden, huh?
Yep, I just made it up. I actually like the squares, but I hate circles.
Well, so we don't know how to make it right. So what game did we play this week? Do you remember?
Slapshot. I thought it was funny with Tiny Tim because he was really short.
Cool. Tell us all about it, can you?
So, like, there are 3 different pilots. Goalies. I forgot the other 2.
Forwards and defensive men.
And the dice tower thing.
Yeah, we watched the Dice Tower movies to know how to
He
play.
had a daughter around my age that did an interview.
So that was kind of cool, huh? They talked about how they liked it and whatnot. So
I won 2nd place.
did you? Did you really?
Yeah.
I thought I pulled ahead.
No one was 2nd place.
No. I think Barbarian beat me and then I beat you, I thought.
I was gonna beat him, but then he had to do that move. Anyway, we have some Patreons to thank. We also have a new one. Stay tuned for that.
Well, how about you tell us about this game you played yesterday?
So it was really fun. So Barbarian Leaf won. And there are different colors like green, blue, black, gray, orange, green. All those colors. Also, it was really, really fun to play with family.
Cool. Tell us how to play.
So, like, you can, for your turn, you can either take a random card from a player, you can challenge them, or you can just take a card from the goalies, forwards, and defenders.
Cool beans.
You have to trade it out with one of your other cards, and also when you take something from the other person, a random card from another player's card, you have to find the same color for that.
Yeah, I have it as a glorified war. It looked like a glorified war.
Yeah.
Really?
Now we're gonna thank our Patreons.
Are we? Are we done talking about the game already? You don't want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me tell you what I thought about it. It was from Columbia Games. They usually just do war games, but this was like stellar war game to play with kids and stuff. You can do championships. It's like you can go to the playoffs or whatnot. You pick who you play with. We only played with 3 because Little Leaf didn't want to play with us, but it was pretty fun. At first, I didn't know much what to do about bruisers. I was told, my wife, who's not into sports, and daughter told me that I was doing it wrong after I figured it out. But so there's that too. So what you do is the bruisers, they can actually, you can still lose with them if the number's smaller, but the bruiser is going to bruise the person that's used against you because it'll take that card out of the game. And that actually happened to me. I actually, at the first of the game, took out 2 bruisers because I suspected that's what you do with it. And so I ended up playing with less guys. So I think that's why Barbarian Leaf actually beat me. But don't tell him that. And let's see here. It was really good art. I love the art. Like Princess Leaf said, it was funny art. Like some of the Tiny Tim was really small and stuff. Loved the goalies and whatnot. So that's a fun game. So I would check it out. It's by Columbia Games. Slapshot by Columbia Games. It's pretty fun. I would recommend it. How many thumbs up would you give it, Princess Leaf?
100, a million, somewhere around there.
So in between 100 and a million. I guess you pick a number in between there. And Princess Leaf will definitely give it to that.
2 million.
2 million, I guess. But I guess she has more thumbs than me. I only have 2.
I have more thumbs, but I want to give it more.
She really liked it. And it sounded like Barbarian Leaf liked it too, and Gamer Leaf liked it too. So 3 out of 3 Leafs approve.
Because the other Leafs didn't play.
So they probably would have approved either. Well, once again, it's not official, but let's just say it hopefully will be official. But this episode has been partly brought to you by Game Anywhere. GAT64 Plus and GAT54 Mod portable game tables now on the Kickstarter from Transforming Design Incorporated. Game Anywhere GAT64 Plus is their largest portable gaming table. GAT54 Mod is able to add or reduce in size to fit your gaming needs. Back it now on the Kickstarters going through September 27th. At 5 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So you'll want to get it before September 27th. And this is a great table. Hopefully we will be getting one and we will tell you all about it. And we will keep telling you about this great company. They make great tables. And they are the best thing since sliced bread, as I told you last time. So go ahead and back them on the Kickstarters. And you will be able to game anywhere, just like it says, Game Anywhere tables. You can use them in your, except maybe you can't have them in your car, unless you have a huge car. But anyways, they're portable. You can take them in your car. They fit in the car, and they're just awesome. So go ahead and back them on the Kickstarters. And once again, this has been Getting Geeky with Gamer Leaf and the Game Anywhere tables.
Hello, this is Getting Geeky with Gamer Leaf. Yay, 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 yay! Woohoo! So this is Kickstarter Corner, and I'm with Gamer Leaf, and I'm Princess Warrior Leaf, who used to be Princess Leaf.
And I'm Gamer Leaf. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about a few games. First, we're going to talk about Potato Pirates, coding without computers. You can be a pirate and a potato.
And so what do you do with that game? Do you remember?
Coding without computers.
I guess that pretty much gives it away. That's good. And then what else do you got for us?
Scrooge and Ancient Artifacts.
Well, tell us about one of them.
Scrooge is you're trying to out-Scrooge Scrooge.
How do you do that? Do you know?
I don't know.
Oh, actually, yeah, we wanted to point out, if you missed it, last night, Wednesday, he does them on Wednesdays, live playthroughs, but Wednesday, the 13th of September, the Unfiltered Gamer will make sure we leave his YouTube channel in the show notes. But he actually did a live playthrough of Scrooge the board game. So make sure you go check that out. And what else do you got? What can you tell us about? You said
Ancient Artifacts. It's where you're trying to find ancient artifacts.
Okay, what is it comparable to? Anything?
VeggieTales, Larry and the Magic Hairbrush, and Indiana Jones back in the 1980s, if you ever been there or if you've read them before or watched the movie before.
Cool beans. And what else do we got? Anything else?
We have...
Don't do these two.
We have the Cold Clash War.
Yeah, the Cold Cash War.
New.
Yeah, it's kind of new. It's a role-playing game. It's based off of a book called The Cold Cash War, a book that was in the 70s or 80s. And I'll be actually interviewing the guy about it tomorrow for a later episode. And then what else do you got?
Swords and Cells board game. It's also new.
And they're doing let's see, I can tell you, a couple of these people are doing giveaways. The Swords and Cells is doing a giveaway. What's that?
In the Geek...
The
giveawaygeeks.com.
Without an S. The giveawaygeek.com. But the Swords and Cells board games is doing a giveaway, as well as Potato Pirates, as well as Dawn of the Archmage, and Wing It.
And we also have Wing It and Dawn of the Archmage.
Okay, what can you tell us about them, besides they're doing a giveaway?
Let's see, so Wing It is a new one with Penguin.
And what is the game about, do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us the ones you remember
then. Archmage, Dawn of the Archmage is a fun one, painted miniatures and stuff.
And what are you doing, do you remember?
I forgot.
Okay, well, let's look them up. The graces of the internet. Actually, the internet was being really dumb to me today, Princess Leaf. When I tried to get that episode up for my fans, it went ahead and crashed, and it took me like 4 hours to get it up. You believe that?
No.
Well, it did. That's why I was still here when you woke up. And so here's Wing It. Can you tell us about it?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to tell a story with the most random objects in your hand.
Yep, what you would do in the third situation. They've got 9 days to go on Kickstarter. What do you
Which
get?
is like probably 8 days if you
Yeah.
when you're hearing this.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, see, Princess Leaf is catching on.
Princess Warrior Leaf.
Whatever you decide to call her, Princess Warrior Leaf. We all know her as Princess Leaf. She's my daughter. And then let's see, what else do we got going on here?
I know the Archmage. I only remember that they had cool figurines that you could paint.
And it's also like, what I like about it, it's like Summoner Wars. You didn't some of your brothers like that game?
One of our favorite games for my brothers, my dad, and my sister. I don't really like it. I like black.
So for adventures in application acquisition, what application have you been playing lately, Barbarian Leaf?
Why do you always say that?
That's the next segment on our show. What application are you playing on the iPad?
I don't have my iPad.
Not right now, but what are you playing? You were playing some kind of...
Robot game.
Tell us about it.
War Robot or Robot War? War Robot. It's called War Robot.
What's so cool about War Robot?
Where you fight other robots. And in the new update, now they made 2 worlds. One of them where you get the lining blue things. You know, those
I don't.
robot thing where they show a blue light up the sky. Well, in one of the level, you can disappear to them. Instead of going just home, on the other one you have to just stay at home. And you can change your robot. Like when you die, you can change your robot, or you can go to change your robot in pods, then destroy your robot, and then get the other one.
How much does the app cost?
It doesn't cost.
So
Well,
what would
maybe
you,
a different one does.
So what would you say?
You say what?
What is your catchphrase? Do you tell people how to download? How do you tell them?
Download for free now, dude!
October's coming up. We're going to do Halloween games for October, so that's exciting. Plus, we have our role-playing games coming up, so that should be fun. Role-play the family. Probably do it first by myself so I can figure it out to tell you kids how to do it. Let's see. Anything else going on?
Also, we're going to do an episode on Lotus sometime. I'm the winner, champion.
Yeah, we got to do
I
that.
once played with Gamer Leaf and Lady Leaf, and they lost.
They lost. How they lost?
I like doing flowers, so I know much more about it than Dad and Mom. Yeah, we need to thank our Patreons.
I better thank our Patreons before Princess Leaf comes after me with a crowbar. Now let's
So
see.
we have a new one.
Who's that? It's right there.
Oren.
Onks, maybe? Onks. Let's call him Onks.
Axel.
Mercedes. We still don't know how to say that. If you're listening, Axel, tell us how to say your name.
Also, dude with the fox, please tell us.
Ethan Ireland. Jennifer Longworth.
And she helps edit the videos.
The podcast sometimes.
Yeah.
Ronald Gagnon.
And then then one of the people's website is everythingboardgames.com.
Yep, so we wanted to thank you for that. And so, yeah, so that's some of the things going on with our Patreon. So that's awesome. They actually found us through the giveawaygeek.com. Imagine that. Hopefully they're listening. And we also wanted to say, this is a shout out to anybody listening over in the Ukraine. That's actually 12% of our total downloads come from the Ukraine. I'm really interested to find out how you found out about us and why you're still listening. I want you to still listen, of course, but would like to find out why and how, and if you could give us some reviews, and also let us know what kind of rating we're getting over there, because we were really on the top 10 in the UK, and we only have 2% there, so I'd love to hear that. Now what do we do?
We're signing off.
So sign off then already.
This has been Kickstarter Corner. Yours truly, Gamer Leaf. Check out our YouTube channel, Getting Geeky with Gamer Leaf.
Actually, how they can find that is, I believe they can do that. I believe they can go to YouTube /C/Getting Geeky with Gamer Leaf. But let's try it out just so we can tell them, .youtube.com /C/Getting Geeky with... Do you think I'm right or wrong?
Right.
Well, let's see here. No.
This channel does not exist.
Well, there is a way to get it. I don't know what's going on with it. I thought that's how you get it. But just go ahead and search Gamer Leaf, and or we'll leave a link in the show notes.
We'll try to. Dad has a memory problem. Sorry, Dad.
Oh, that's okay. Well, we'll do our best. And once again, thank you for listening. And if you or a friend has an iTunes account, we would really love for you to post a review. Let us know.
Don't take it without asking.
Yeah, I guess ask them if you can use their phone. And then
Dad thinks we could just borrow it without asking.
actually, I got that from the podcast, the Glass Cannon podcast, which is one of my favorites. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programs or whatever you're listening to. And if you want to, go back and catch up on the past episodes. This has been Getting Geeky with Gamer Leaf, and
Catch you on the flip side.
Getting Geeky with Gamer Leaf. So now let's all say bye.
bye. Bye.
Why do you say extra bye?
I don't know. Why did you say an extra bye?
We'll just end. Bye.
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 Game over. Tune in next week to see if Gamer Leaf and Dreams are respawned.